I grew up in Kawerau, so it's a small sawmill town in the Bay of Plenty, which is near Rotorua. I think there's only like 8,000 people there, or maybe a bit less. Home life and family were just like the best upbringing ever. I have 9 other brothers and sisters. So I'm number 8, and then I have a little brother and sister, so that makes 10 of us altogether. I had quite long hair throughout my kindergarten days, and then also through primary school I had like a long Cleopatra style hairdo with like a fringe and everything. I'm pretty sure I got a haircut like around 8. And children will still keep asking me if I was a boy or a girl. I think it got to like towards the end of primary that I started to wonder why they kept asking me. Like I look like a boy, well, to me I did. So then I just used to do things like to try to look more masculine. So then I thought, okay, if I don't have these long eyelashes, maybe then I'll look more like a boy. So then I pulled out my eyelashes before I'd go to school sometimes. And then I used to think, well, boys always get scars or like they always look roughed up. So then like I got those serrated knives and I just used to like scratch my face up a little bit so that it looked a little bit more rough. I don't think people noticed at all because they're such minute things, but to me I thought I was making a difference. Entering into college, I remember lots of the girls thought I was like really like cute and stuff, and I ended up dating, well, I thought she was the prettiest girl from the other school, and I think all the other boys thought she was too. But then like the guys would still call me a faggot, and I think I got to about 5th form. And then the bullying, I don't know, it just got to me so much that I thought, okay, maybe I can change something else so that they'll stop bullying me. So I was like, okay, what if I'm bigger and tougher and stronger than them? Then they'll leave me alone. So at that time I was about 55 kgs. So I started eating like 3 times as much as I'd used to. I'd force myself to eat 6 Weet-Bix with butter and sugar and everything every morning and after school and stuff. And then I think in the span of like 6 months, or even less than 6 months, I got all the way up to 110 kgs, which was like double my body weight. My whole demeanor and attitude changed. Like whenever girls would talk to me, I'd grunt and I'd be like, fuck off, like in a manly voice.
The teasing that you wanted to stop, did that work?
It didn't stop, because not only was I like big and fat now, but I was still like that same faggot that they know from before. I don't know, like I had lots of good friendships with girls, but when I turned into this big fat faggot, I just lost most of my friendships.
What would have been the lowest point for you?
Probably having no friends. Even though after all that trying, I was trying to get friends. After 2 years of living in Australia, I moved back to New Zealand because I wanted to start studying. Went to the gay nightclub one night. I went with a friend, and then I saw Rex in the crowd, and he kept looking at me.
Did your family meet Rex while you were going out?
Yeah, we lived with my sister for a bit. Christmases he'd spend with my family and I'd spend it with his family. He'd always be coming to Mum's house and staying with me. He was exactly what a normal couple would be like in a family. He's my flatmate now, but we were together for 2.5 years and it ended in January this year.
Are you pleased that you're still friends?
I am, because he was such a big part of my life. And everyone that I like talk to, they kind of applaud us because they wish that they could have a good friendship with some of their exes. I don't know where it came from, but I always thought of Māori as being like bums that beat their children. I wasn't ashamed of being Māori myself, but I had all these preconceived ideas of what Māori were like, which is so wrong now that I like think back. But like now I joined the Māori Association at uni and I'm getting a whole new pride. I'm gay and I'm Māori. You can have it all together at once.